Yankee here. We are back with another episode of the Seattle Spitfires via GM Mode. Oh, we are actually on the AHL team right now. Hold on a second. If you guys remember the last one, we played Pittsburgh and lost horribly, 5-0. Apparently Tavares isn't helping us out, but to be fair, we're gonna do a little recap, see our lines. But to be fair, our team's not great. Now I could go out. I could have went out, got a bunch of guys in free agency. I mean, we got Johnny T, which perfect. He's great. We got him locked up. I think we got him locked up for like how many years? Man, like 7 years or something. Well, we got 3 years remaining at $12 million, so we can re-sign him again. And when he's 31, he'll probably still want about the same though. Nope. I guess that's just my microphone. Okay. Anyways, sounds weird to me. But yeah, so we got Johnny T for our #1 center. And then after that, not a whole lot. We got Nash, Sheehan, and Stevenson. And then we got McGinn, Brett Ritchie, Kuhnhackl. Not great. We don't have a really great team. Our defense is alright, though. We got alright defense. Hey, Megan, how's it going? But yeah, so we lost horribly to Pittsburgh. No surprises there. It is Pittsburgh after all. But we're gonna keep going here. So we only got one game because I've been meaning to get back on this and get this series continuing on here. So we are gonna simulate up until, let's go up here to the second. See how we do in our first month. We're already 0-1-0. Why'd you stay home from school today? Not feeling well? Awesome. That's our goal. That's our goalie prospect. That's just beautiful. Wonderful. I forgot we had injuries on. Oh well, no big deal. Yeah. Alright, we don't really have anybody else that we want to put in. We just got Wedgwood, I think, as our starter. Yeah, why is Wedgwood the backup? No, we want him at the starter. We're just going to put in any old dude here. Whoever's the best, this Hafner guy. He's got no potential. He's like an AHL guy, so we'll just stick him in there. But yeah, alright, we'll continue on here. See if we can beat Nashville. I don't have high hopes. So we're 7-2. We cannot score. We scored two goals in the last 3 games. Oh no, 4 goals. We shut out Florida. So yeah, we don't have a great team. I'm kind of wanting to like tank. I think not really tank, but I kind of want our first year or so to have some good drafting. Aw. Well, it's the time of year, Megan. You know, it's that time of year. A lot of people catch cold this time of year. Sorry, I had to move something so I could see the chat. I hope you feel better. Luckily, it's just a cold, though. Alright, so I got Kirby, Doc, and Krebs. No surprises there. Those are usually the 2 guys without... This is pre-roster update 2, I remember. That's right. Which is why we got John Tavares. So we got those 2 guys. Krebs is probably going to end up being a... who's this guy? This goalie. Bill Paxboo. That's a hell of a name, huh? When I have a sore throat... Hey, what's up, Eddie? I recommend tea with lemon. And instead of sugar, use some honey. It helps soothe your throat. Yeah, it'll help soothe your throat. It'll be pretty good. How about your Sabres? Yeah, I know, right? It's such a strange name. They got the weirdest names on here. Ryan O'Reilly. Okay, I'm okay with a Ryan O'Reilly. He could be a good center prospect going forward. He's ranked to go 9, so he's a top 10. So he's not even a #1 guy. But we beat Chicago too. Vladimir Denisov. We'll just replace him. I don't know who that is. And it's funny, even, you know, I don't know how to tell you. Coffee, maybe? I'm not going to do the same thing, though. I'm so confused by this game. I've done so many GM modes, and I've always tried to make my team horrible, and yet they just... Oh, now Adam Larson's injured. Great. But they just don't like your team to lose. It's almost like they make you win. It's like the computer forces you to win games. and I'm like always hovering around 500, and I'm like, that's not a top overall pick. All right, Myers is what, a two-way? He's a two-way, right? All right, so who we gonna play up with Myers? We got Ekholm. I know, 10 in a row. Yeah, but they're not making fun of your Sabres jerseys now, are they? I doubt it. I bet not. He's a lefty. He's a righty. He's a righty. He's a left. He's a righty as well. Connor Murphy. All right, so I guess we can move up Manson. I guess. Right? Is he? Oh, he's a defensive defenseman. I kind of want to put Ekholm up there with him then instead of have some. We'll put Ekholm on that first pairing. We'll bring Petrovic up, I think, to play with Manson. And who's our goalie? Who's our depth defenseman? Well, I mean, hey. They gotta make fun of you for something, right? So put in Dahlbeck, I guess. And liners, what else? Oh, yeah, extras, probably 3-on-3 or something. Right? Yeah. Oh, no, extra attacker? We had him as an extra attacker? Okay, well then who are we gonna put in for an extra attacker now? Let's put in Myers, I guess. Why not? I'll put the big boy in. Yeah, we'll put Myers in, why not? Yeah, you may not have skill, but you can always say that you make up for your lack of skill with your immense amount of experience, right? That's what I'd say. People call me old. They just say, "No, I'm not old. I'm experienced." There's a difference. See, and now Adam Larson's back again. That wasn't very long. That's all right. There you go. That'll help you feel better. Eating food. Nope, nope. I don't want to. Not Manson. I don't want to swap Manson. I want to swap Dahlbeck. Klaus. Should be Klaus. Alright, Larson. So Petrovic can go down there. Actually, we'll keep Larson. Oh, I have actually heard that you gargle with it, right, Eddie? And it's supposed to help with a sore throat. I actually have heard that. That's actually a good suggestion. It should help kill all those nasty bacteria there in the back of your throat. I wouldn't drink it, but you could gargle with it like you would Yeah, look, we're 6-3-0. Like, seriously. Our best player... Oh, now Tyler Myers is injured. Our best player is Tavares, who's a 90, and then the best one over after that, who's not a defenseman, is 82 overall. Go figure. Alright. Larson, you're going to go up there with Ekholm. Move Petrovic back up again onto that. Wait, he's ready? Both righties? Yeah, they're both righties. Alright, so... Oh, wow, that's a really good idea. I've never heard of you do pouring it in your ears. I heard of it for cleaning out your ears, like using it to clean out your ears. I've done that before, but I've never done it for a cold. That's good advice. I did not know that. Gotta love those old home remedies. I think they work better than half the crap that people think. You know what, let's do a forward instead, because their extra attacker keeps getting injured. Let's put Foss. He's a sniper. We'll put him on there. Why not? Alright, let's keep going here. So that's our first month. We're 6-4-0. That's actually a pretty decent start of the month. Let's see who's producing. See if Johnny T's helping those guys on the top line. Let's see. We are in 6, so we are not in a playoff spot. He is leading our... He's got 9 points. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I would expect John Tavares to be getting a point per game or close to it. Hopefully he'll put up a 75, 80 point season this year. That'd be nice. And Fost up there on that first line with him is doing well. Forgot we have on that left side. But yeah, they're producing the 5. Pretty even. I mean, look at this. Holy cow, almost everybody's got like exact same points. That's crazy. You know, I use this nasal irrigation when I'm congested. peppermint schnapps. Take a shot of that stuff. That'll clear your sinuses right out good. That's for sure. And I always tell people, if you know, and then if it doesn't help, then you know you can just you know, drink some more, and then you'll stop caring that you're stuffy. Do I like not have any left wingers? Because I only see one. I only see Kalorn. Sorry, I'm having to re-educate myself on my team because I haven't played this file in a bit. Who is it playing on that left side? I want to say it's Kalorn. I think he's on that left side. Yeah, it is Kalorn. He's not doing well with, but Faust and Tavares are doing well. So I mean, maybe, but it could be that maybe he's allowing these two to produce. So I mean, hey, that could be cool. We'll let that go. Maybe Faust could get some if he continues on this. I drink very rarely. It doesn't have the appeal. Wow, look at the Leafs, 8-1-1. Sheesh. Oh, and we're gonna go play against the team that he plays for now. Sorry, we're doing all right there. That's okay. That's not bad. Wonder when what's his face can be back from that broken collarbone. Hope another month, see if he comes back. Our goalie there, down in the minus. Yeah, I try not to drink too much too, because my dad is. Oh wow, our AHL team is. Oh, there we go. They won their first game, 1-11. Man, they look like last year's Arizona Coyotes. That 11-game losing streak they had at the beginning of the year. All right, we'll just do best lines. Why not? We'll just keep going best lines for the hell of it. We don't really have anybody injured again. We'll be back to 15th. Okay, that's like a week. It's all right.
Huh?
I'm live streaming. Megan's in here.
Hello.
Say hi. Eddie
Hi,
and Megan are in
people.
here. Megan's homesick from work. She's got a cold.
From work?
From work. I meant school. Sorry. Well, school is work.
It's also almost 5 o'clock. She would have been home anyway.
Yeah, but she said that she stayed home from school today.
I know. He's good. He's good. He's being a little shithead.
But, you know, at 3 years old, he's supposed to be. Yeah, Eddie, he turned 3.
Nina said it's worse with 3-year-olds than with 2-year-olds.
Well, yeah, it just gets worse. They should call it the terrible twos, but it's the terrible Todds.
It's the
And then
terrifying threes.
No, it goes from terrible twos to terrible teens. So it's basically from now until he's 18.
No, that's only if he was a girl.
Oh no, he'll just be as rambunctious. No, I don't want to trade JT Brown. He's my depth guy.
No, Nina called them terrifying threes.
Terminating threes. Yeah, he is a little Terminator. He's absolutely a Terminator. Well, no, because he's technically a mutant, but whatever.
Don't call our son
Holy
a mutant.
crap, did we beat Detroit 9-1? Wow, that was like we're looking like last night's Vegas Golden Knights, eh? Where are you going?
Patty's leaving.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Someone's
All right.
take care of the boy.
True. Yeah, we don't have a nurse tomorrow, so I'm gonna be able to stream late. So I figured I'd get maybe an hour or so in tonight. My God, Tyler Myers, you are just Ay. My goodness, this kid, 6'8", can't stay off of being injured. Maybe he's made out of glass or something. I don't know. You know, we're just gonna slot the other dude right in. Hold on, Connor Murphy. How old is he? He's 25. You know what? No, we're gonna bring him up because everybody else is at their potential. So we're just gonna move Connor Murphy up to that second line. And we'll put in Dahlbeck again. Is he? Well, that's good. I like Austin Matthews. My hot take is this, Eddie. Nylander's gonna sit the whole year. And Dubas is gonna laugh all the way to the playoffs. He's just gonna laugh the whole time. He's gonna laugh and be like, "Ha ha! Look, Willie, we didn't need you. We're gonna go to the playoffs without you." Wouldn't that just be funny too if, like, you know, they made it to the Cup Finals, and he just sat there and you know, didn't get to play in the Stanley Cup Finals or anything like that because he was a little bitch and decided that he wanted to wait for his money. I mean, hey, I understand you want to get your money, but it's a little like, At this point, it's like, dude, really? Like, just sign. Like, unless he really doesn't want to play for Toronto anymore, which is very possibly the case. I think that's probably more likely than anything else. Although supposedly his dad had a habit of doing the same thing when he played in the league, so you know, it could be one of those like father like son deals. Yeah, I agree. Like, I would not be surprised if they move him. Dude, you just gone back from breaking your collarbone and you broke it again? My God, kid. Ugh, that's just aggravating. All the people who are getting injured are the same people who are getting injured all the time. All right, best lines. Let's go. But yeah, I know. I agree. I think they have such a good... They've gotten such good chemistry now, like with Johnny T on there, and that's tempting. What do we have for first rounders? We have a bunch, don't we? We got like two or three, don't we? Because that is tempting. It is tempting. I like Myers, but he's been getting injured a lot lately, so I'm tempted to do that. What do we have for draft picks though? Because I don't remember. Exactly. If it works, don't fix it. Like, they obviously don't need him. They've been doing really, really well without him. They obviously don't need him. Plain and simple. Oh, there's a Denisov. That's another guy we got that's coming up. He's injured though. Yeah, I mean, I like Nylander. I think he's a phenomenal player, but I won't be surprised if at all if he moves. So we got 3 first. You know, we don't need. We got Nashville's. Well, we got 2 bad. We got 2 kind of. Nashville and Toronto probably won't be that great, but we got 6 picks in the first. Well, actually, we got 8 picks in the first 3 rounds. So you know, no, we're good. I appreciate the offer, St. Louis, but I don't need it. Yeah, and Kasperi Kapanen is one I've liked for a while. So I mean, and they got Marner, who's just playing out of his mind, and they just got such a good crew up front there. I mean, I think what they ought to do is get some more defense. I mean, but then again, I don't know if they really need defense. Their defense has been pretty solid this year. I mean, everyone talks about how they need defense and need defense, but you know, they don't have like a superstar defense, but their defense has been getting it done. So, you know, it's one of those things where, like, they're getting the job done. Do you really need anything else? I'd say trade him for a draft pick. Or sign him and then immediately trade him to somebody. But I just... That's crazy he's plus 15. But, I mean, honestly, you're right, they don't need him. I don't think that Dubas is losing any sleep over the fact that he's not signed. I don't think any Toronto fans should lose sleep over the fact that he's not signed, even though that's all they want to talk about is flipping William Nylander. Holy shit, 17 goals in 24 games. Yeah. Johnny T is going to be a beast for us this year, and I really think he is helping out Fost. And Killorn's getting a little bit better too.
Has arrived. Your mom does work tonight.
Oh, she does work tonight?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
So he came to bother you.
Come say hi. Where's your lightsaber?
Probably out in the...
Man, no, I definitely think that Toronto's set. We're talking about William Nylander. I told Eddie that my hot take is that Dubas is going to let him sit, and that he's going to laugh all the way to the playoffs because they don't need him. And apparently we don't need good players because we're 12-9-3. I'd agree, and honestly, if he sits and they don't re-sign him and they don't come to a thing, I mean, even if they can always trade him after the deadline, but he won't be able to play it all this year, and he's probably going to end up playing in the KHL. I want to see Shipachev just pound him into the ground. That'd be great. Another player who I really feel bad about, I don't think Vegas gave him enough of a shot. They played him 3 games and then sent him out. Are you saying lots of love back to Eddie? Saying lots of love back to Toronto? We'll go to Toronto someday. Daddy went there when he was a kid. I was there when I was like 18, 17, 18. 10 years ago or so I was there. I like Toronto. I'd love to move there, although it's very expensive. I'd probably move into like one of the suburbs. Some of the places outside of Toronto, because living in the city is way too expensive. I'm not a city guy. I'd rather live in the suburbs or in the country outside. But I love Toronto. Toronto's a beautiful city.
Alright, little man. Here's some toys for you. Mama's gotta do laundry.
I always gotta do laundry while I'm live streaming.
Yep.
Josh Levo! Oh well. Yeah, well, it's expensive to live in any city, really.
True.
Because I was talking about how I'd love to move to Toronto. Katie don't want to move to Toronto. Too cold up there for her. You never know. You might fall in love with the city. It's a beautiful city, and people are very nice there.
Still too cold for me.
It's not that bad, I don't think. It's this guy Timu Turkey. Call him the Turkey Nader. I don't know.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Oh, I just hit my toe. Laundry basket as I was getting off the bed.
Jensevsky?
Who?
Gotta be a Polish player. He's a made-up player, just something they created, but that's crazy. This Poxpoo. I still want to see how good this Poxpoo guy is. Yep.
No.
I put together a horrible team, and we're still doing better than Philly.
I can't do it.
Backbend? I heard that.
That was my knee. That wasn't what I was trying to pop.
I heard a pop. I thought it was your back.
No.
If only our NHL team could play as good as our AHL team, we'd be doing all right. They're 6-21-1. About as good as my Pensacola Flyers this year. I think they've won like 4 games all season. Tom Myers and JJ Brown, no. Everybody wants Myers for first, but I don't need any. I've got plenty. I've got 3. I'm good. I'm set on draft picks. Adam Larson again, man. Mild concussion. That's unfortunate. Nah, I wish I could. That would be cool. Select faces for players. I mean, we can edit him and see what he looks like if we draft him, but I can't unfortunately put or select what they look like, because that would be really awesome. But you know, EA Sports doesn't like to do fun stuff like that. They just like to give us a million different jersey combinations and stupid crap like that.
I like that.
Yes, but that's because you're Little Miss OCD micromanager that you want to have as many options as possible.
I also like being.
She would be the GM that would say that her players have to wear a certain shade of colors, like laces for their skates.
No.
What was it? The GM of the Oakland Seals said that all the players had to have green skates and green luggage and everything, and like they always had to wear the colors. So they were always dressed in like emerald green and yellow crap, and it looked horrible. I mean, Lou Lamoriello doesn't let any of his players have facial hair. That's why you see everybody on the Leafs is growing beards now. Oh, it was white skates. That's right. Sorry, not green skates. It was white skates, but still. So they look like they were all figure skaters. What?
That's cool. Loot Crates made a Skyrim themed one. That's pretty cool.
Loot Crate makes everything themed everything.
I know, but still.
They'll make poop emoji themed Loot Crates. You watch. Those will all be poop emojis. Poop emoji socks. Oh, speaking of socks.
Wear those.
I know you would. Speaking of socks, you should have seen my boss Chris. Not my boss, but my shift lead. He had hedgehog Christmas socks on last night.
Yes. Oh.
And Noelle had llamas on hers.
I have.
Yeah, I watched a documentary about that. It was so bizarre.
I can wear my pug Christmas socks.
Yeah, Eddie just said that they actually even had stuff that they would paint over their the puck marks on the skate between periods to keep their skates looking white. This was the Oakland Seals. This was a GM who cared. What was that for? Why are you throwing stuff at me? I got attacked by a 3-year-old. He just chucked his ball at me. Hey, what's up, Toker Games? Welcome to the stream. I believe it's the first time you've been in here, unless you're somebody who's changed their name and I don't recognize it. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm so done with this.
You like Anna Mama's shirt?
But we're doing well. Me and the wife and the kid. Because they're doing laundry, so if you hear a weird grunting weird
Our 3-year-old.
children sounds. That's our son.
Oh, Undead Hunter. Hi, Chris.
Oh, what's up, Chris? You see, I was gonna say I didn't know if it was somebody new or if it was somebody that we knew just changed their name. So it's Chris. What's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? I know I'm doing an early stream today, so I actually get a lot of people in here now.
I know.
Finally, our big prospects finally ready to come back.
Just suck. Like that's one thing that I don't like is that I have to wait until Gideon goes to bed before I can stream.
Not really.
Your mom yells at me.
Holy crap, our defense is trash.
Who's that?
Dear Lord. Oh, yeah. Oster Clefbaum was the guy he scored the game winner for Edmonton last night. Oh, that's right, because you're a Dallas fan, aren't you? Great, because he scored in overtime to win the game against Dallas last night, I think. You may not like him, but he's got a great name. I mean, his last name's Clefbaum.
I know.
Drop the Clefbaum. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I was like Oster Clefbaum. He was the only person on both teams who scored last night.
Why are your socks all wet?
Buster Hyman. Anyway, these days I am gonna do a stream, and I'm gonna do it's a bunch of created players.
Stop.
We also got Chalupa. Check this guy out. He's a real person, and his last name's Chalupa, and that's why I signed him, because his last name was Chalupa, and I was like, what? Lucas Chalupa? He's trash, but he's got a great name.
He's on the Taco Bell menu.
Lucas Chalupa. And the way his name is spelled, I want to say he's Scandinavian, so I was like, is he like a Swedish Chalupa? So it's like a chalupa with meatballs. Chimichanga. Is she tickling you?
Mama, put your pants on now.
Who needs pants, Mama? Alright. How are we doing this good? Katie, every time. Always. This is the worst team I've ever put on the ice. Next to having it literally be a bunch of AHLers and minor.
MHL.
Yeah.
You were about to say MHL.
MHL, yeah, minor hockey league.
Yes, I know.
Okay. How is Johnny T doing now? 39 points. Oh my God, he's dragged us into a playoff spot. Are we gonna get the wild card with this trash flipping team? Are we really gonna get a? I mean, it's still early. We can totally fall off the map, but that's crazy.
Stop being crazy.
18-wheeler over a cliff. That's what I was hoping for. He's fussing because Mama's changing his clothes right now.
He wasn't fussing. He was just.
Are you gonna throw that at me again, huh? Or are you just gonna bounce it?
Mama, put a shirt on you.
Ah, that first line's up there. Kalorn's come back now.
No, I can't. Please. It's a tank top.
This is just great. I just still can't believe how well we're doing. This is not what's supposed to happen. I wanted to make a bad team, and then next year be good. But apparently we're gonna be good this year. Well, that's why. That's why. Look at our goaltending. That's why. Our goaltending's awesome. That's why.
Maybe you're just a good manager.
Apparently, the Flyers need to hire me because I would just make them complete garbage and then they'd win the Stanley Cup. I'd trade all their players and I'd put Gritty on the first line and they'd still win the cup.
Tell Michelle that.
Oh, well, I've told her shit like that all the time, believe me. She gets so... I actually asked her, I was like, when they, like, revealed Gritty, I was like, what the hell is the deal with Gritty? And she's like, it's just a distraction. You watch, they're gonna eventually, like, retire that mascot, and then somebody's gonna find the old, like, the old costume in, like, some thrift shop somewhere in Philadelphia, and then they're gonna make... He's a caring nurturer, but not a licensed therapist. See, that's very true, yes. I am caring and nurturing, but I'm by no means a therapist. Not licensed, anyway. I mean, I guess I could be a therapist, just not licensed. But no, somebody's gonna find that.
I'm a non-licensed therapist. Everyone comes to me.
Does anybody get... Nobody, I don't think anybody's growing at all, but let's see. Yeah, nobody's growing up here, but let's see what they're doing down here. Hamonic. Oh, he's went up 1. Cool. This guy that I can't pronounce his last name. Philip. It's a girl, Nickel.
The fuck? Great
Yes. Katie's just shaking her head, Eddie. She's just like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to think. Oh. What this guy? Oh, okay, yeah. These are all of our prospects, kind of, sort of. Okay. Well, they're growing. That's good. That's good.
Is it? Is it good?
That they're growing? Well, they're becoming big boys.
I'm a big kid now.
They're eating their Wheaties and
wearing pull-ups now instead of diapers.
Kitty, are you a big boy? No, you don't wear pull-ups.
Not yet. Not yet.
I mean, we gotta
don't pull up.
and teach him how to talk first before we can teach him how to use a bathroom properly.
Don't pull on the sheet.
He's like, but I want to hide underneath it.
No, he wants to see the pattern of the mattress.
I love how you're like, don't pull on the mattress, and he just looks at you like, watch me. It's like, just.
That's my life.
He's like, watch me.
Back again. Chris is back. Well, because someone made a thingy on my channel where Nightbot will say that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was laughing. Oh, we're doing better than Ottawa. Okay, now we're about as good as Ottawa. We're doing How are we doing better than so many teams? Like, I still can't believe we're 4th in our division right now.
Because you're a good manager.
But I'm not trying to be.
Shut up and accept it.
But they're not. I feel like the manager, that female manager from Major League who wants the team to be bad, and then they just say F you and go be.
Hello.
Really good. Really? No, I don't want to give you Tyler Myers. Ask away, buddy. Who's we? Like this team or the Dallas Stars? And probably the answer to both those questions is yes. No, they don't want to pay attention to that. Avengers set up the Stanley Cup parade. What you mean, is Washington gonna suck? I don't know. I mean, no. Obviously, Washington's not sucking. And Dallas, I mean, I don't know. Oh, we're not going to be fucking. Well, he's not wrong, because they're not. They're not. I wouldn't call them the best in the league, but they're not sucking. I mean, they're
sucking?
Washington. Because he said at the Stanley Cup, he said at the Stanley Cup parade, we're not going to be fucking suck this year. Of course, we're not going to be fucking suck this year. It's because he's Russian. That was a horrible Russian accent. Please disregard my horrible Russian accent. Yeah, it's not his fault that.
I don't like teams.
Well, it's because for some reason Dallas decides that they want to give all their money to Tyler Segway.
I don't like any Texas team. I'm sorry.
The Stars aren't bad. They're the one Texas team I would cheer for.
I mean, I would cheer for them too, but
they're the best. They're the best Texas team.
Yes.
Of all of them. No.
Cowboys are the worst.
No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm not really a Stars fan. I'm not an Astros fan. I'm not a Mavericks fan.
I fucking hate Cowboys. They can go die in a hole.
Oh, that's right. He did take a hometown discount, didn't he?
Huh?
They signed a top 10 center for under 10 million. I think Sagan's making like 9.5 or 9.8 or something like that. Long term too. Oh no, not Kirby Reichel. Who cares? But I mean, honestly, 10 is about average for a top 10 for like a superstar center. I mean, if you look, I mean, of course, these are old contracts, and one of them will be up in a few years. But I mean, if you look at Crosby, now it's a horrible example because he's just too damn superstitious. But he's making 8.7, and he's arguably one of the best arguably the best player in the league. And then you look at McDavid's like making like what 11 something.
I don't know.
And then Malkin is Gustafson, 30 years old, 77. You know what? Let's pick him up. We'll play him in the AHL. He's making 12.5. Yeah. So yeah, and Connor McDavid's like 21 years old, 21 years old. He's making $12.5 million a year. No, he's probably 20. He's probably like 22. Because if he got his entry level at 18, then it just got done. Then that would be at least 21.
Careful, or I'm gonna take it from you.
But yeah.
I don't need you poking your.
No, he's not. Crosby's making 8.7. Crosby makes $8.7 million a year. That is his contract. He refuses to make more than that. Unless they have one of those weird slidey ones where like he's making more towards the end or made more towards the front. But all the things, because I guarantee I'll even show you. Watch, I will actually show you. At least on here it says 8.7. We'll actually go and do that. I think Malkin's making 9.5, 9.7, something like that. And Crosby should be making 8.7 because he's superstitious and he's like everything has to be 87 because that's his number. Well, hey, look at your Dallas Stars are doing all right. Yeah, but you don't include endorsements in the contract. I mean, endorsements that's extra money. That isn't included in your contract because yeah, you can say that, you know, Tavares in Toronto is making like his cap hits like I think maybe 11. 10.5, 11, but he's probably making 15 or 16 a year because he plays in Toronto. But all that's extra endorsements and sponsorships and everything else. So, but as far as cap hit goes, I believe Crosby his cap hit is 8.7. Yes, see, 8.7 for Crosby, and that's for like 7 more years. And then Malkin's got 9.5 for another 4. Now, they both definitely make more than that in a year because of endorsements, but you can't really include that in the cap hit. As far as the cap hit goes, he makes 8.7. Now, I don't know exactly how endorsements work. I know they aren't included in the cap hit, but I'm pretty sure that that's not necessarily all money coming from the franchise. That's probably also coming from advertisers and other people who work with the team to promote themselves and promote the team and whatnot, you know, like Papa John's and CCM and whatever stuff like that. But yeah, cap hit wise, they're not actually, I mean, to be honest, those are very, very, oh, not Corpusalo. Hey, Courtney's online. Really?
Can you do me a favor and put those in your drawer?
Really?
You're sitting there.
Yeah, but I'm busy.
You're waiting for it to load.
Shut up. No, I'm not.
You were.
No, I wasn't.
Shut up.
I was interacting with my subscribers.
You weren't saying anything.
Because you were talking to me and you were distracting me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Wedgwood. You're getting the call up.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, honey. Whatever helps you sleep.
But yeah, they both make a ton of endorsements. But yeah, I guarantee you that Tavares is making like, he's got to be making 15 or 16 after endorsements. Like he took a discount because Toronto's his hometown. Because I think he could have. Because I think San Jose offered him like 12 or 12.5 per year. And he said no, went to Toronto for like $1 million a year less. And I guarantee you that the taxes in San Jose are a hell of a lot lower than they are in Toronto. Not to mention that's Canadian money, so it's probably even less. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Oh, wrong button again. That one. That's... What?
Oh, really, kid?
There we go. Sorry about that,
Really
guys.
there?
What, Katie?
I was talking to Gideon.
Oh. You're talking to me,
He
I'm
keeps
sorry.
whacking me in the face with his lightsaber.
How is it bent already? Did you bend it, kid?
It is a 3-year-old after all.
Jeez, we just got you that today and you're already destroying it.
Yep. He likes to bend everything.
I mean, I would do that too.
Ouch.
I mean, that would definitely be a good, good, you know, incentive for me. That's why I want to move back home to Vermont. Oh, what's he got left for?
If it's cheaper, maybe.
I know. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's got free weed, but it's also more expensive. Sure, why not? We'll pick that guy up too. We're just gonna pick up everybody on waivers. Why? Because why not? No, I don't want to trade Tyler Myers. Get out of here with that. Hey, we beat Edmonton. Yes. How are we still?
No,
Okay, no,
don't
now, well,
bend it.
we're still in. I don't know.
Let me see it wet.
What are you doing? How are you doing? Some surgery on the toys?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to get
I mean,
surgery on
I can imagine there's a lot of players that play in Colorado for that same reason. I mean, I know there was a couple of guys in the NFL who wanted to go and Calico, Andrew Calico. Sure, why not? Who played for Denver played for Denver because of that. I think it's funny how the NHL says, oh, well, you know, having weed be legal in Canada doesn't affect us at all. It's like, yeah, it's because everybody in the NHL already smokes a bunch of pot. And they have their own policy on it. And the policy is they really don't care.
The military's starting to not care as much about pot.
They shouldn't. There's no reason to.
I mean, half of my unit up in New York smoked pot. They never passed.
I mean, I can understand, like, if you're doing it on the job. Like, if you're, like, sitting there at guard duty and freaking lighting up a joint, that's one thing. I mean, unless you're that...
He came in stoned almost every single drill, but he could function.
Well, he's like me. Because I'm the same way. Like, I can go and work a whole 12-hour shift
laying on my clothes?
Be awesome. And actually, in the job that I do, being a stock clerk, I actually like to do it better when I'm high because it helps me focus on my job. It helps me, like, zone in, like, not zone out, but, like, kind of zone into my thing and, like, just do my thing. It's a lot. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I gotta switch goalies. Okay.
Just don't take acid on game.
Did he really? That's crazy. Well, it's like that dude who played for the Pirates back in the 70s, the Pittsburgh Pirates. He pitched a no-hitter he took like 9 hits of acid and like pitched a no-hitter. It was crazy.
There you go, kid.
And he's gonna have to pass through waiver. See, this is one thing I don't get. I don't know if you can explain this to me or not, Chris. But he's got a 2-way contract, but yet he still has to pass through waivers. I don't understand that. I thought that having a 2-way means that you don't. Maybe that's why he's crap. Well, he's not crap. I really like Robin Leonard, but unfortunately, he's not consistent. All right. Well, he didn't get claimed.
Hey, you gotta actually breathe.
Yes, you have to breathe, kid. That's important.
You can't breathe through your trach or on your trach. You actually gotta breathe. Thank you. Come on.
Don't make it tickle you.
Thank you. That's the only way I found that I can get him to actually breathe through his mouth or nose. Because he tries to breathe around his trach, but it doesn't work.
Anymore, yeah. Because his stoma's closing up.
Mm-hmm.
So, because he used to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. He also has the cap on, which makes it harder to breathe.
I hope so, because I really do like Robin Leonard. He's my style of goalie. He's that Ron Hextall, Mike Smith, like, get in my crease, I'm going to chop you in the neck with my goalie stick kind of goalie, and that's the kind I like. Make them think twice before they get that close to the crease. Plain and simple.
Apparently Gideon.
I like it. And every time I say the word crease now, all I can think of is that stupid joke I told to Courtney last night.
Oh, hold on, let me see.
I don't want I don't want scratched.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. No, I don't have enough dressed goalies. Here, just... Wait, what did I just do? No. Courtney was saying something about how she's a smooth operator, and I made the joke something about how, you know, isn't it like swimming when, you know, being smooth makes you quicker in the crease? At first I was like, I'm not gonna make a vagina joke, and then she was like, she goes, really, Jordy? I'm disappointed in you not making a vagina joke. So then I had to make a vagina joke. So I was like, all right. Vagina,
No.
not Regina. It's not. We don't live in Saskatchewan.
No, it sounded like you said Virginia.
Almost said Saskatoon, but that's the capital. But yeah, I was making that joke about how like swimmers shave their legs and stuff because it cuts down on drag in the water. So I was like, so being smooth, does that make you a better goalie in the crease or something? I don't know. Saskatchewan. Sam Squamchalon. I love how they have a province called None of It. Because you don't want none of it. You want nothing to do with it. Everybody wants to give me a first rounder for Tyler Myers, but no, I'm okay with that. Thank you.
That's why they named it that.
I think it's actually pronounced Nunavut. There's a lot in the Pacific Northwest period. BC, Alberta, Washington, Oregon, parts of Colorado. Kevin Bieksa? Sure, let's take Bieksa. Why not? He can beat up some people for us. Supposedly, there's some back home in Vermont too.
What?
Bigfoots. I've heard a lot of accounts of people out in the. Of course, when you live in a state that has, of course, in Eddie, where I don't remember if you remember, but where we're from, we were like about 20 kilometers from Quebec. And in the northeastern part of the state, it's literally wilderness. Like, there are hamlets, not even towns. There's like little towns, I guess, that have like 30 people in them. And then there's, 30, 40, 50, 60 miles of just like trees. So, and I've been fishing and hunting up there, and I completely believe the possibility that there could easily be some kind of Bigfoot something up there, because it's crazy. He's got 31 goals already in 50 games. Nice. Well, if you have a question, I have an answer. You can eat if you want. You can eat all the time you want. Eat. Just don't skeet. I don't know why. I don't know how I do this. I try to put together a crap team and I still do good. I don't get it. I don't know. But Johnny T is a beast. He's got 51 points in 50 games. He's going to get 82 points. He's going to get 80 or 90 points easily. Our goaltending's still doing great. Yep. Grubauer's fell off a little bit, but Corpy's going even better than he was before. I mean, our goaltending is just ridiculous. I think that's why.
How are you? Hey, don't bend it.
What are our defensemen looking like?
Hey, can I have that tape that's on the floor?
The what?
The tape.
Oh, that's the tube. Like, what tube? I don't see a tube anywhere. Ekholm's got 28 points, though. Isn't he a defensive defenseman? No, he's a two-way. I keep thinking he's a defensive defenseman. Not bad, though.
Well.
No, because then he'll get bad. I don't want Tavares to be bad. I just want him to be the only good player.
Gideon.
I can't. My OCD wouldn't allow me to do that. I'm like, no, he's not a fourth liner. I can't play him on the fourth line. He's not a fourth liner. It's just how my brain works. We're in third place. Katie, we're doing better than Anaheim. Barely.
Fuck you.
No, I don't. I don't have morale on at all. I don't have morale on at all. I hate playing with morale. This is actually, the Pacific's actually really close though. I mean, San Jose's on top at 66 and LA's at the bottom with 54, and they're only like 3 points behind us. So I mean, it's a really close division. So I guess we're kind of average. It's just we just happen to have the most regulation wins. No. Yes, we have the same as Anaheim. Anaheim has more regulation losses. Okay. Oh wait, let's check and see if our guys down there, our young guys, are growing at all. Kid, how are you still awake? You haven't slept at all today.
I was saying.
I don't know how that kid is still asleep or kill awake. Who I think is the best first line in the entire league?
Get off my clothes.
I mean, that's tough because there's some really good ones out there. I mean, I would agree because McKinnon and Rantanen are looking so good right now. So Colorado's up there. Eichel and Skinner and Reinhart are doing crazy. I don't know if I'd call them the best, but they are. Boston too, yeah. I mean, you got Bergeron's out. Is Bergeron still out?
Go that way.
I think you got Riley Nash on that first line right now. But but I know Boston, when they have Bergeron, Pasternak, and Marchand, I mean, that is just a ridiculous first line. McKinnon, it is Landeskog? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was Landeskog on that other side or not. But yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, I would say probably Colorado, Boston. Yeah. I know. So, yeah, definitely. And honestly, Boston isn't doing as good as they should be with the first line like that. But if they... I don't really know their depth chart that well, so I don't know if that's really the only thing that they have. But I don't think so. They should have a lot of it because they got McAvoy... Or is it McAvoy? Yeah, it's McAvoy and no, they got some good young guys coming up. They have that many out still? I knew they lost Chara, but jeez. That's rough. Yeah, injury that's the biggest thing. Injuries just stink. But yeah, I'm thinking I would probably say I think I'd go with Colorado or Boston. I'm trying to think of a first line. Who else got first line? I know that Pittsburgh's just shit because they don't ever have good wingers. They don't ever keep the good, like, you know, they don't think, hey, we should put Kessel with Crosby. No, they put him with Malkin. Though I think they play well together, but still. What are you doing, kid?
They mama gave me my lightsaber back. Oh.
Doesn't talk anymore.